Welcome to a place where hearts unwind, infinite threads that gently bind, love and compassion in every line. Together we rise through space and time.
Welcome back to Infinite Threads. I'm your host, Bob. Someone is watching you. Not to judge, not to copy, but to see if it's still possible. They're watching how you respond when life knocks you down. They're watching if you still choose love when it's not returned. They're watching how you forgive, how you try again, how you walk through fire without letting it burn away your softness. And what they're seeing, whether you realize it or not, is giving them hope. Because your courage is contagious. There's a myth that courage has to be loud, that it's in speeches and victories and chest-thumping defiance. But the courage that changes people's lives, well, it often whispers. It's the parent who says, "I love you," even when the words aren't returned. It's the friend who keeps showing up even when it would be easier to shut down. It's the stranger who speaks up for someone vulnerable, even though they're scared, even though their voice shakes. And the people who witness that, they remember it. You may think your quiet bravery doesn't matter, that choosing kindness in a world that doesn't reward it is just you shouting into the void. But you have no idea who you're helping breathe again. Sometimes the softest act, holding the door, staying calm in the face of cruelty, standing your ground without losing your soul, becomes the moment someone else decides not to give up. Your love has ripple effects that you'll never see, and that's okay. You didn't do it for the applause. You did it because love is who you are. And that makes it powerful. There's someone out there right now who is afraid to love, afraid to speak, afraid to start over, afraid to believe in goodness again. And when they see you with all your scars, all your cracks, still choosing love, something shifts. Because if you can do it, maybe they can too. That's how courage spreads, not by force, but by example. You don't have to be perfect to inspire, and you don't even have to be okay all the time. You just have to keep going. Keep softening when bitterness tempts you. Keep choosing connection when disconnection would be easier. Keep telling the truth when lies are trending. Courage isn't a fixed trait. It's a choice. One you make in the dark when nobody's cheering. One you make with trembling hands. And when you make it, when you choose love over fear, even once, it lights a path. And someone else silently walking behind you finds their footing in your glow. You may never meet the person that your courage saves. You may never hear the story of how your kindness changed a day. But that doesn't make it any less real. Sometimes the most important people in our stories are the ones we never even knew were watching. So today, if you're tired, if you feel unseen, if you wonder if your efforts even matter, let this be your reminder. They do. You do. You are courage in motion. Every time you love anyway, every time you breathe instead of break, every time you hold on to your values in a world pushing you to let go, you are shaping more than your own life. You're shaping ours. Let's not underestimate the power of what we model. Not perfection, but effort, compassion, recovery, repair. Every single one of those sends out threads into the lives of people that you may never meet, but their hearts will recognize your love. This is Infinite Threads, guys, where we honor not just the loud heroes, but the quiet ones, where we remember that your strength doesn't have to shout to be real, where your courage in every form becomes a light for someone else. So keep going, keep shining, and keep loving, because somewhere, someone is still standing because you did. I love you guys very, very, very much. And you know what I need you to do, right? Go out and pass that on, okay? Later, Gators. Bye-bye.